Final Soldier is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up shmup developed by Hudson Soft and released for the PC Engine, known as the TurboGrafx 16 in North America, in 1991. It's part of the Star Soldier series, a popular franchise in the shmup genre. Like most shoot 'em ups, Final Soldier is all about controlling a spaceship, shooting down waves of enemies, dodging bullets, and defeating challenging bosses. The game features a wide variety of weapons and power-ups that can be collected throughout levels. Players can switch between weapons on the fly, allowing for strategic choices depending on the enemies or situation. One unique feature of Final Soldier is the ability to customize your weapon loadout at the beginning of the game, allowing players to adjust how their power-ups will behave. This adds a layer of strategy and replayability, giving players a chance to tweak their gameplay style. The game is known for its smooth gameplay and fast action, with a focus on reflexes and memorizing enemy patterns. While not as brutally difficult as some other shooters of the era, it still presents a fair challenge, especially in later stages. Hudson Soft had established itself as a leading developer for the PC Engine by the late 1980s and early 1990s. Known for producing high-quality games, especially shoot 'em UPS, the company's Star Soldier series was one of their flagship franchises. Previous titles like Star Soldier, 1986, and Super Star Soldier, 1990, had garnered a loyal fanbase, and Hudson Soft had developed a reputation for creating challenging, fast-paced, and innovative shmups. The company's experience in pushing the PC Engine's capabilities was crucial in shaping Final Soldier. Takashi Sogabe, a prominent figure in the development of Hudson Soft shmups, was one of the lead designers behind Final Soldier. The team's goal was to build upon the success of Super Star Soldier while refining the mechanics and introducing new features to keep the series fresh. While Super Star Soldier was praised for its gameplay and visual effects, Final Soldier aimed to offer a more refined experience, addressing some of the feedback from previous games and focusing on a more customizable and varied weapon system. The development team put extra effort into balancing the game's weapons, ensuring that each had distinct strengths and weaknesses. This customization feature was a direct response to player feedback from previous games in the Star Soldier series, as players wanted more variety and flexibility in their combat approach. The development of Final Soldier presented several technical challenges, as Hudson Soft worked to push the limits of the PC Engine hardware. Given that the PC Engine was an 8-bit system competing in a world where 16-bit consoles like the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis were dominant, optimizing performance while delivering visually impressive and fast-paced gameplay was no small feat. Shoot 'em UPS require the ability to handle multiple sprites on screen simultaneously, including player ships, enemies, bullets, explosions, and environmental elements. To avoid slowdown or flickering, a common issue in older systems, the developers had to carefully optimize how many objects could appear on screen at once. The developers had to balance the complexity of bullet patterns with the system's processing power. Too many projectiles on screen at once would slow down the game. By carefully designing and timing the release of enemy bullets, Hudson Soft was able to maintain smooth gameplay without compromising on the intensity of the action. The game features vertically scrolling backgrounds, which add depth to the action. Hudson Soft had to ensure that these scrolling backgrounds didn't take up too much memory or processing power, as doing so could impact the performance of sprites and gameplay. Efficient use of background tiles and layers helped create the illusion of a dynamic, expansive environment without overloading the hardware. Unfortunately, detailed sales data for Final Soldier is not widely available, as it was primarily released for the PC Engine in Japan, which had a relatively niche audience compared to more popular consoles like the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. The PC Engine, TurboGrafx 16 in North America, was much more successful in Japan than in other regions. As a result, games like Final Soldier were more likely to achieve commercial success in the Japanese market, where the console had a dedicated fan base. However, the overall installed base of the PC Engine was smaller than that of competing platforms, which limited the potential sales of games on the system. Final Soldier was later re-released on the Wii Virtual Console in 2007, as well as on the PlayStation Network, which gave the game additional exposure to modern audiences. While exact sales figures for these re-releases aren't available, the fact that it was included in digital stores indicates that there was still demand for the game years after its initial release. These re-releases allowed the game to reach an international audience that had missed out on the original release, potentially boosting its sales later in its life cycle. Final Soldier helped solidify the reputation of the Star Soldier series and contributed to Hudson Soft's standing as a top developer of shoot 'em ups. While it may not have been a massive commercial success, its quality gameplay ensured that it became a notable entry in the PC Engine shoot 'em up library. And that's the story behind Final Soldier, one of the hidden gems on the PC Engine. From its fast-paced gameplay and innovative weapon customization system, to the technical challenges Hudson Soft overcame to push the limits of 8-bit hardware, this game stands as a testament to the creativity of developers during the early 90s shoot 'em up era. While it may not have achieved widespread commercial success due to its limited release, it still earned its place as a fan favorite within the Star Soldier series and has gained a loyal following among retro gaming enthusiasts. What do you think of Final Soldier? Have you played it before, or is this a title that's new to you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more retro game retrospectives. Stay tuned, and until next time, keep gaming, and remember, keep it drama-free, llamas.